Hi, Darin Mangum here, the PPM attorney. Appreciate you tuning in to another video. This is again another series of videos that I'm posting based upon a lot of feedback that I get from clients or common questions I get from clients when doing their offerings. A common question that I get is, should I use a crowdfunding platform, and if so, which are the best? That is a good question, and obviously there's lots of different platforms, regardless of whether you're doing the new crowdfunding, regulation crowdfunding, which obviously you have to use a portal for doing that, and then obviously there's other platforms that have been around for a long time that cater just to accredited investors, and some are very specific regarding the types of offerings that they focus on. Some are real estate specific, some are healthcare specific. So lots of variety there. In my opinion, and again, there may not be a right or wrong answer as far as which ones are the best. Obviously, I'd be happy to chat with you anytime to discuss your particular offering and which one might be best for you. But you have to know that there are certain differences between some of these platforms. Some of these platforms, they're affiliated with a broker-dealer, which obviously makes it a little more expensive. And they're a little more. You're more lockstep with them. Sometimes they'll charge you up. In addition to your PPM and your legal cost, right? They'll charge you just to do their own due diligence before they even accept you as on their platform. And you have to weigh that. Okay, do I want to just spend that money? Because again, there's no guarantee that if they charge you that upfront, due diligence fee, that they would even accept you on their platform. And then number two, even if they do put you up on their platform, there's no guarantee that they're going to bring you investors. That's important. Again, I've worked for broker dealers quite a bit, and represented clients with broker dealers. And nothing against broker dealers, but in my opinion, most of my clients, they like to control their own destiny. They like to find their own investors, or at least have the greatest ability to find investors and close them themselves, as opposed to, I'm going to list it on this website and hopefully sit back and wait for those sales to come in, which most of the time doesn't happen without your active involvement. And so some of the crowdfunding platforms that I like, that I recommend to clients, are the ones that allow you to have direct access to the investor, and that they don't make you set some artificial minimum investment, and they don't control the funds, right? And that's another issue, is oftentimes broker dealers will make you have a minimum, set a specific minimum offering, and then, okay, we're going to raise this money, but if you don't hit that target, then all the money goes back to the investors. Now, in certain cases, that may be an important protection and a safeguard to put into place. But you can do that. You can certainly set those kind of systems up yourself without having to turn that over to a third party. Especially, it's expensive to set up an independent escrow account, and again, some of the fees that are charged just to do that are expensive. And so I like the type of the types of crowdfunding platforms that I like is, again, the ones that allow you to, you set the minimum, you have direct contact with the investor, and then the investor sends you the money directly, and, all the platform is just sort of a mechanism by which, they're connecting you and them, and they're not making a commission, and that's the other thing. Some of these platforms that are associated with broker dealers, they charge a commission, and all of that. So, certainly it depends on, again, it depends, that's classic answer, I know, but I would say look at the crowdfunding platforms. I've looked at all of them. I've been involved with a number of them, and so the ones that are the ones that are the best, in my opinion, are the ones that again give you those, the greatest degree of control of your offering, and they're just all they're doing is charging you a listing fee. Now some of them may have like upsells where they give you, okay, hey, if you want us to put it, if they want you to, if you're asking them to put you in front of investors, or they're putting you on their newsletter, they highlight you on their website, obviously they may charge for that as well. So you just have to weigh those in the balance. But anyway, again, I'd be happy to chat with you about whether those crowdfunding platforms are good, and again, and I'm always looking at different platforms as well, and so I'm not going to use this as a commercial for any one of those. There's a handful that I've used that I think are successful, and that are, I think, would be especially most of my clients find them to be helpful. So anyway, happy to chat with you about any of those. Feel free to give me a call. 801-787-9072 is my cell. You can shoot me a text or call me anytime. And thank you for watching, and hopefully this is helpful. Thank you.